What's going on, Ian? Hey, Steve. It's really nice. It's uh, it's pretty powerful too. Like it's super deep. I think it really does what they wanted, which is to make FM a lot more like accessible to ordinary average folks. Like I don't know, I like it. It's I was less impressed with the friction than with this. Okay, let's. I'm not sure where this is going yet. I'm just playing. I was like, what happens if we padify a plucked sound? Well, yeah, the PX7 is essentially like a DX7. And like here's the biggest difference I can show you. Um, so the PX7, for example, if you want to choose an algorithm, you only have the preset choices. Like that's it. That's all you get. Not that there aren't a ton, because there's a lot, but that's kind of not the point. Um, and it's got six operators, right? So it's pretty much just like an actual DX7. Um, the algorithm has nine operators, but all of those operators can be a regular operator, a filter, a shaper, or a sort of a standard wavetable oscillator. So, like, your possibilities are just way, way, way bigger on this. And I just think it's simple to use. I'm kind of shocked at that, to be completely honest. So, like, if we just stick a regular oscillator on here, so then we can do weird stuff, like we can be like, here, let's LFO to the wave mod of number 1, wave modulation number 1, and then we'll crank that, and then we'll slow this way down. But then, of course, we can and then if we want to just double up and be like, let's just do like a sawtooth oscillator to blend with that. Actually, though, let's put that up here. It doesn't really matter where you actually put it. So we can shut off this output. I'm just going to make a quick pad with, okay, let's, all right, so there's the sawtooth. But here, instead, we're going to do a filter. And then, like, adjust the envelope of everything. That's one thing I wish this had, was like a key to like copy an envelope. Because oftentimes, imagine 9 operators and you're like trying to copy the one envelope to like 9 different places and get it exact. And that's kind of a pain in the ass. But, you know, in all fairness, I don't know if anybody else has that kind of thing either. So let's unison. Yeah, but like you have Europa for that, right? I mean, I guess if you had a custom wavetable doing doing FM on stuff, like that would be interesting. But I would say that is not necessarily the point of this synth. But to each his own. Yeah, I mean nothing's gonna be perfect. That's the thing, and then yeah. Let's let's get some drums going in here. Get my kick instrument going, and then probably a Kong, and I don't know what else. Yeah, if you're lucky, they upgrade it, which, I mean, I don't know. Hmm. I don't know if I like any of this yet. Let's not, let's just not get sold on anything yet then. If you're feeling it, you're feeling it. And if you're not, just walk away. Um, Blam. Gigantic pigments. Yeah. Yeah, and like the randomization and stuff on it is really it's really cool actually. Um, we tested it the other night on a stream. Somebody was asking if you could automate the randomizer, but you can't. But when you hit record and you click the randomizer, it records all of the changes to the synth. And so a couple of times doing that, and I had like 50 some tracks of of parameter automation going, in all sorts of different things. And I just found that to be kind of hilarious. Just a stack of parameter automations and stuff just from doing that a few times. It's like, well, that kind of makes sense because how do you, you know, I don't know. How do you automate a randomization? Because then literally it'll be different every single time you play it back. So, yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know yet. That's the thing. I'm not feeling anything definitive yet. 120. We might as well be stock. Let's be stock. Um the click wasn't on, so it's probably not right. Yeah. The first one was okay. I want to try some variations. Something like that. Just variations of a theme here. Chop, 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 chop. Delete, delete, delete. Okay, you guys, get out. Get out. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. There's some funkiness in there. I think it's the LFO. What's the LFO doing? Okay, that's not on. That's not it, actually. There's something else. Is it an effect? Might be an effect. Could be some insane chorus. The depth. No? Is there a pitch delay going? No. I'm very baffled as to what's making that sound. Is it? It's not a sequence, is it? No, it's off. Okay. Weird. Weirdness. That's not actually doing anything. Oh, yes, it is. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. Well, you can teach yourself to play to a click track. You just have to put the click track really, really slow. Yeah, no, it was one of those. It was one of these complex function things here, and it was just pulsing, and it was affecting the coarse tuning. As a matter of fact, 12 semitones. Okay, so that means this is going to be, yeah. So what's interesting is that you can do like microtonal stuff in here, which is, kind of exciting, kind of interesting. They've got some funky stuff in here. Just like slightly off. Like what? So interesting. Like I don't know. I like the theory of microtonal kind of stuff, but I've never really done much or done well with anything like that before. I spend a couple of months listening to like the original switched on Bach or something. Okay, what should we add to this? We should add something to this. Um, I just don't know what. What should we add to this? Like I said, I'm not really feeling much tonight. Um, yeah, definitely. But it kind of relies on isolating those somehow, some way, somehow. Actually, we should do this with an LFO. So what do we want this thing to be? We want, oh, this isn't going to be possible. We're going to have to do this manually. And that's okay. That's fine. So let's get way in there. So I just want this to be like whap whap, like closer. Okay. No, not quite as fast of an attack. A little less. There we go. No, too long. Just leave it where it was. Let's use that guy. Okay, now like 5 times as loud. And then like another oscillator maybe. Down an octave. There it is. Ooh. I don't like that sweep. Front man, what's going on? What's happening? Oh, you're distorting. You're not distorting. I'm distorting. The whole damn system is distorting. Yeah. Move over. Move over. Okay. I guess we save 228, 21. Okay. Do do do. Dum 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 dum. Need a bass. Need a bass. Need a bass. Also, let's do something with this sound. Let's make it a little bit more interesting. Like slow LFO kind of thing. Poly, no, free running. Free running. And let's not sync this. Make it a nice slow shape. And then I think you just go like blurt, like a so. He's too much. Actually, kind of rather like that. A little bit more. Okay. Let's expanse. There's always expanse. Let's find a nice bassy kind of drone kind of thing. I don't think this is it. No. That's the opposite of a drone. I like that actually. It's a nice sound. Let's keep that for later. With a tiny bit of tweaking, of course. Let's just call that like fast bass, because then we'll have the drone at some point here. Deep bass. Isn't that like repetitive? I don't know. It's awfully pewy. It's very, very pewy. Whoa. Hey, John, what's going on? No, I have not. Interesting. Been completely cloudy and overcast all day. I would not have assumed that one could even see the sunset right now. Okay, this is our thing, but what we're gonna do is massively change. Meh. could put a scream on it, but I just really want some, like, droney goo down here. Let's put you guys up here where the bass is supposed to go. Just going to keep it ultra simple. And then time stretch as needed. Okay, I'll bite. I'll bite. I feel like everything that this just did, I could just do with filters and EQ. Like, I don't really... It's not really doing anything for me. Doesn't really hurt to leave it, I guess, but... Why you gotta quit? We could leave that the way it is. That'd be okay. Oh, come on. Just a little curly Q kind of a thing around there. I need to put eye drops in. So if you're grossed out by eye stuff, don't watch. burns. It burns us. It burns us. Ah, my eyes are so dehydrated. Let me help by drinking some more of this beer. Okay. What do we want to do with stuff here? Let's throw in one of these variations every once in a while. And let's color that a little bit different too, so that it don't get lost in the shuffle, if you know what I mean. And then we can put that guy like there, so then it's just a little different. Let's, you know what we could add, which would be kind of fun to try to play with here, make it work, would be... Okay, now here's the question. Can we take a nylon string guitar sound and make it sound like a Strat? Yeah, I think it would be great if they would add a sampler, like a new sampler. Yeah, MK, he just bought a tenor sax today. Like, I don't even use sampling all that much, but anytime I do, if I have to dick around in the NNXT, it sucks. It's not the most user friendly thing ever. It's capable, it does a fine job with what's there. It's just really hard to use, and I don't know. Take a look, like if you look at pigments, for example. This I think is a good example of an easy to use layout that's pretty much instantly like accessible. Like, oh, you want to modulate a thing? Then you just click the thing and then you click on the thing that you want it to modulate. Like, it's super, super easy. And unfortunately, what makes it easy is look how big I've made. This thing is twice as big as the rack extensions behind it. And, yeah, I mean, I didn't change the window size on this. This is just the way it is. So, I don't even know if you can, to be completely honest. Maybe not. Anyways, like they've kind of constrained themselves with this format, which is really too bad in a way. Yeah, I'm loving these things. I don't use them as a daily driver because to be honest, they're loud. They I don't know, man. Yeah, but it'll be curious to see what that means for GUI scaling. Like, I would like to see every window up here have a different GUI scale, like a zoom control on each one, that kind of thing. And then, an option to keep that from song to song, make that a universal attribute or something like that. So you fire up your next track and like everything is the same proportion. Yeah, I don't even know if it needs to be click and drag. Like, I think if you just did a decent amount of zoom, or just make it, a percentage, and you can just put in whatever percent you want, like on each thing. I think that would be kind of nice. Not 4/4. What's in 4/4? 5/4 advanced clean classical advanced pop. Let's see what this is in store. Yeah. It's going to be basically like an 860, I think. And they're going to be 300 ohms too, which is a little bit. Hey, Badar, what's going on? How's it hanging this evening? Let's try this. Let's see what happens here. Okay, and then let's just time stretch that into infinity and beyond and all that shit. We might as well make it accurate up to the bar because this thing kind of needs to be super duper accurate for all of these things. It doesn't like it if things overlap. It doesn't like it if things are too short. Since it's essentially playing a loop, it needs to be pretty much perfect. Okay, and now let's see what we can do with this. Hey. Yeah, my daily drivers are at DT990s here, which I like. And then I've got Sennheiser 598s, and I've got the hi-fi on HE400s for planar, and yeah, I'm still considering getting that THX linear amplifier because it would be such an easy fit into my setup. Just take the main outs of my mixer, XLRs directly in. It would actually be pretty slick, and I would have a place to keep it. Like, I don't really need a DAC. I've got that covered with many interfaces. Okay, what were we going to do? We were going to try to metallicize this. And I don't know if I can do that with just... I feel like... Man, how the heck would you do that? Do I have any weird-ass effect? Oh, maybe? Okay, with no delay. That helps. That actually helps quite a bit. I'm like, I know I have some kind of a physical modeling kind of a thing. No, that's not going to stay, of course. We're going to shape that. Let's... Okay, compression... or EQ first. I think in this case, corrective EQ needs to come first. Because we need to take that thing down. Okay, let's just play with these and figure out where that's at. There it is. And then filter. Yeah, but like it's still, I just want it to sound like a steel string, like somebody playing a Strat. And unfortunately, that's really freaking hard to kind of get out of anything like this that's like sample based. And then if you play them in like note by note, it still sounds fake and it bugs the shit out of me. Ultimately, that's the problem. It still sounds fake to me, and it just tweaks me, and I hate it. Yeah, reverb will help. Okay, maybe like a ridiculous compressor with a slower attack time. Or a faster attack time and a slower release, probably better. And it's still got that pop. Now, yeah, it'll go a long way just by like throwing some of this on it, for example. It still doesn't sound like a steel string, though. You can't do it. It can't. You can't be doing it. It can't be done. I don't know. Yeah, this is an experiment, and I don't know if it's going to work or not, so that's okay. That's all right. Let's see what the Neoverb does. I've been unimpressed with this plugin so far. Just going to say. Especially for the price. See what this does. It's kind of there. Kind of. Okay. See, I just find it just to be kind of weak. I don't know. Well, if you do something weird. More metallic overtones. No, don't like it. Hate it. Everybody's probably ready to stab their computer after this. Okay, one more session here with the EQ. There's this, like, that I hate. Okay. Yeah. And all that just for like one sound. Like every time I try to do fake guitars, it just takes me fucking forever and it's still mediocre. And I really hate that. I guess the solution would be to get off my ass and actually practice guitar. But that takes effort. We could change the chord. To be honest, then all we need to do is just one note. Okay, let's hear through the whole progression. If only I knew a guitarist. Something funky there. Did I not put this on the right note? No, I didn't. Wait, yes I did. No, I didn't. Dummy. Dummy? Here is what I would like to try. Like so. And then... That's no way to delay something. Let's add another effect into the chain. 3, 4, 5. That's it? 5 effects? Get the hell out of here. What's wrong with you? That seems like no delay. Oh, did I just EQ everything out? Yeah. Sort of. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, the tone of that just completely sucks. It's all just like, it's got this weird honking thing going on, and I kind of hate it. So, hey, I tell you what, I think I'm going to call it a night right here. Shorter stream tonight, because I'll be completely honest, I'm just not feeling it. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. Probably not, to be honest. Maybe. I mean, I keep everything, so. Anyways, I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm going to try to do a modular live stream tomorrow. I've got a new Wi-Fi card, so I'm going to put that in my computer and see if it improves my Echo Bode frequency shifter. Hmm. Yeah, I could do the BBD also, or the FFT kind of thing to do stuff. I don't know. Yeah, ultimately though, the problem is that it's like the recording thing. Garbage in, garbage out, right? I'm trying to get a steel string guitar, like a Strat sound or a Tele sound, and it's nylon. So like there's pretty much nothing you can do. It's garbage in. You can't beat it into shape perfectly. Maybe sometime in the future there will be a thing to be like, I would like to turn this into a thing. I probably could. I could record it as audio, change the audio to MIDI, and then put that into something else. But even that, it's not really going to be the same thing. So it's all about the articulations and everything. So, anyways, it's all an experiment. It's all a learning process, and I'm fine with that. So